the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 70 Timberwolves.
Sanders now to the air right away. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll have it. Across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards. And the Browns.
60 Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 46.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. He gets that to Brown. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Browns. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
At the 2-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
On the stick. Go. 60 Vikings.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On the ready. 60 Vikings. 60 Eagles.
Once again, it's Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That is intercepted. Picked off by Tarheed Still. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for an Eagles first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Viking, ready?
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Come on. Mark 19.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed, touchdown Browns. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point from Harding is good. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Eagles.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Drag him 60. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass. both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On play action, Shador. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 85 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Browns will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Top row 18. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
On the race.
That's good.
Top row 80. Ready.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Cardinal. Go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. 19 Charger. 1979 Broncos. Cup 19.
That's hot. Inside. It's complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
19 Lions. Come on, set. Craft all 80.
Back to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70.
On first down, it's Sanders. This one is caught by Reeves. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second down, they need 3.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. The throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Cougar 19.
Sanders going to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Again, it's Sanders. That is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Let's go.
Throwing again is Sanders. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point from Party is good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. back to the air following that pick six. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
34-yard line.
He'll drop the throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down. Barkley. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? 1918. Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Patrick Warriors 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 44. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Cowboy 80.
It's a pickup of 6.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Over the top, he's got it. Jaden Reed, touchdown Browns. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
Throwing now from the gun. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Browns have it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. Moving to his left. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 19-8.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The short pass taken in by Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
1st down. A gain of 27 on the play.
Bronco 80.
1st down, Eagles.
18. Cut 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll tear one out. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 36 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
18 targets. 18 targets.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Hit him comfortable to the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. 19, Charger. 60, Vikings.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Brings up second and goal at the Browns.
They'll look to throw again. And he will score again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit.
42. Eagles 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 24 now, here is second and 6. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Check. Pat the 60, pat the 60. 18 Rattler. Go.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
Intended for Jaden Reed. Complete. Turnover on downs.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call you're wide open, and you just find yourself in.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Okay,
they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Victorious, 70.
They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Over the middle, he's got Warren. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The drive for 2 does not work. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the grab. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference.